Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? Just want to do some bed rant here. I'm going out on a limb a little bit on this because I'm not a psychologist, but I want to talk about psychology of relationships and friendships a little bit, which is kind of oxymoronic because I just said I'm not a psychologist, but let me just try anyway. I have some thoughts. I'm not qualified as a professional, of course, in anything, of course. So whatever I say, I'm not a professional. No, it's not. I'm whatever. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I've studied I'm started studying Machiavelli, Niccolo Machiavelli. He wasn't evil. He just pointed out the evil of human beings, and he wasn't wrong necessarily. Just because he says humans are evil doesn't make him wrong or evil himself. He was just calling what he saw, and he had some good ideas. He said, people only stay in relationships when it benefits them. Nobody has loyalty. People just do what is best for them. And I think that's true. He called it like he saw it. Doesn't make him wrong. It's because just because someone says something that people don't like doesn't make that person wrong. It just means people don't like it, which might even make him right. And I want to like, we don't really get hurt when someone dumps us or whatever because we care. We feel hurt ourselves for trusting that person and giving that person time and energy when it turned out that was a waste of time and energy, and we feel bad ourselves that we trusted that person and gave them our time and energy for no reason. We feel stupid. We feel like, oh shit, that was a bad idea. Like the moderator and I feel really stupid for even. Sometimes I feel really stupid for even being his friend. I don't do guy friends, but I made an exception for him, and then he turned out not to be an exception or not exceptionable. I was right in the first place not to have guy friends. But I feel stupid because I trusted him as a friend, and now poo-poo on you, Jimmie. And I'm not really mad at him. I'm not even upset, really, that he's not even my friend. I feel bad and hurt and stupid that I trusted him as a friend in the first place. I gave him time and energy, and now I feel like a dunce. That's what I'm really mad at myself. That's what heartache is. Breakup isn't about that person not loving you or wow is me. It's, man, I gave that person my time and energy, and look what they did. Look how unwise I was to do that. That's what we grieve. We grieve. And then what's funny, not funny like a comedy thing, but kind of funny to me, that's consistent with that is once we get over having given them our time and energy, enough time has gone by, we're not invested anymore. We're no longer giving them time and energy. We slowly get over that hurt because it doesn't matter as much. We have already passed that. We're not giving them any present time and energy. So we forgive ourselves over time. We say, well, I was all right, whatever. See ya, moderator. Who gives a fuck? But you don't say that at first because you've given them your time and energy fresh. And I could, so that's what I believe relationships are based on, as far as and except with when it's guy girl, then it's a different dynamic. Not just that, but like with Amy and I, whatever way is right to say. I miss having sex with her. So there's that thing too. It's not just, oh, woe is me because she dumped me. It's, oh my gosh, I don't get to have sex with her. There's that too. So that compounds and people just go batshit over this shit. And I try not to. At least I'm trying not to. It's just sex, for God's sake. Who cares? I mean, and what? I gave her my time and energy 3 years ago. I'm good. But people overinvest in one person. I see people I'm not studying people, but I just, when I go into stores or something and I see this dude on the phone or something yelling at his girlfriend and blah, 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 or vice versa. And it's a girl yelling at the guy. I think, guys, give it a rest. Just go Go do something else. Don't just stay invested with this one person that you have to torture yourself over. Love doesn't exist. It's just what's good for you in that relationship is what you will do. Niccolo Machiavelli said that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Niccolo Machiavelli. Once you understand human nature, and then I'm that way too. I'm not above that. I'm human also. I was with Amy because, I enjoyed her company and she gave me sex. I mean, I'm Machiavellian myself, but then again, so was she. You get that? So is Annie McKnight. He just got pissed because I had sex with this girl. Boo hoo 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 hoo. Well, screw you, Andy. Yeah, I did. Problem? If you have sex with her too, I guess we have a lot in common. I guess we have similar tastes. Why don't we focus on that commonality rather than, well, I had sex, not you. I mean, you can't have her, I get her. Well, screw you. We both had sex with her, so fucking what? It was good for both of us. Still is good for you because you're probably still with her. I'm not. Well, whatever. It's just sex and having a person to talk to. Well, those are very dispensable things. They're not life-threatening. I will not die because I'm not having sex with Amy Burns. I just will not die from that. So I'm not trying to be cynical. I'm actually healing my own mind and emotions and whatever are healing, and this is what's coming from it. I mean, the only other option is boo-hoo-hoo. Well, I'm not. That's not healing. That's wallowing. So, anyway, enough of that. I guess I'm happy that the solstice is almost here, because once the solstice hits, as is common knowledge, the days start getting longer, and that's when I turn around a little bit. And this time of year, right before that, is really hard on me. And in fact, I just woke up not knowing if it was night or day. It was like 5 o'clock or something, and I didn't know if it was 5 in the morning or 5 at night in the afternoon or Friday, if it was 5 in the morning, Saturday morning. I literally didn't know. I had to look at my phone. Oh, it's Friday. I thought you could have told me it was Saturday morning, and I would have said, oh, God, I got to get on my walk. I took a nap and don't know. I didn't remember what day it was, dude. It's not a good time of year for me, And there's no parties to play at, which means no fun and no money from playing parties, not, and just not the experience of playing for people and going to a party. I mean, if Christmas is the happiest time of the year, then please give me something. Please give me cyanide tablets so I can off myself. Because if this were the happiest time of my life, I would be long. I don't know what would happen to me. This is actually the most miserable time of the whole year for me, is right around Christmas time. And when I'm wrong for calling that, instead of singing stupid jingles to deny that or convince others that of the untruth that it's happy. If I'm singing those jingles at the happiest time, I'm either fooling myself or trying to fool someone else. Either way, that is not a good thing. It's not good to fool yourself, and it's even worse to try to fool someone else. And those jingles do both, or at least attempt both. They attempt to make the people singing them feel like this is happy, and it also encourages people that are singing them to try to convince others that they should be happy or are happy on this time of year also. So it's mass brainwashing, and I don't do it. I mean, I did a couple jingles for my channel that honor Christmas, but that's not the music I'm thinking of right now. I don't care how many jingles they throw at me or throw at you or anybody else. I'm still a rocker, and I rock out during Christmas. I'm here watching Eric with the sound is off, but I'm here watching Eric Johnson. I'm not listening to some stupid Christmas carol because it's seasonal and everyone else is doing it. So I have to do it or should do it. No, Christmas songs are evil, stupid, and dumb. It's not and if it were just music like that, that's the music I heard before I heard rock and roll when I was 50 years ago. Because I'm 59 now. And I thought I did not like music. I literally thought I don't like music until my cousin, who just went out with her my other cousin and their dad, who's my uncle, just went out with them a little bit ago, had 8 tracks that I heard. It was BTO, the best of BTO, Peter Frampton Comes Alive, and Aerosmith, the first album, 1973. And I just was like, whoa. Not only do I like music, I might want to do this. Like seriously, like that. It didn't convince. I wasn't like I'm going to do that with my life. It wasn't that dramatic, but it was like the way Peter Frampton had that crowd around the palm of his hand just really intrigued me to no end. From then on, it's been 50 years ago since I heard that. How did he do that? How did he get that whole crowd just like in the palm of his hand? And then, oh, he's playing some guitar, and that's cool too. His music sounded cool. He was cool, and he had the crowd in the palm of his hand. And what? And I don't want to do that. Oh well. Thank you, my cousin. I'm not good at giving out names because it's kind of like not my business to do that. But I always thank her all the time. Almost every time I talk to her, even though I just talked to her, and then I tolerated and thank her again, even though I just thanked her. That probably saved a lot of my life, just having those 8 tracks to hear when I was 9, because my own family, my immediate adoptive family were non-musical. Never heard rock in the house, never heard music in the house. None of them, not a lot of them. Dad was tone deaf. Mom had no interest in music. My sister had no talent. My sister started piano lessons the same time I started guitar lessons, and she took them for like 3 months, and then quit. We still had the piano for the rest of our lives, so that was cool for me, just to go into the piano room. But that's what she was worth musically. 3 months of lessons, and I quit. I'm still playing today, but not piano, guitar. My dad, tone deaf. My mom barely even knows what music is. Now my mom and dad are both dead, and Cindy just either I don't care about Cindy, but she's the one that dumps me whenever we get in contact. When she'll see me or call me, and then I'll go ahead and give her the time of day, then she ends up blocking me. Oh well, sorry, Cindy. Thank you though, because I really don't enjoy talking to her that much anyway. But I will, because she's my sister. But then she's the one that hangs up on me or dumps me or gets lost, loses my number or whatever. So I do what I can there. So whatever, it's on her then. What am I supposed to do? So anything else I want to say? Because sometimes I leave and I still have lingering thoughts, and I want to make sure I wrap everything up. Oh, and on a more positive sounding note, even though there's nothing negative about, to me, what I'm saying, it's just truth. I mean, there's nothing negative. Truth is a good thing, whether it sounds good, feels good or not. It's still truth. And this is my truth, what I'm telling you guys tonight. But here's a lighter thing. I was just thinking the other day, that if I knew what I know now when I was a kid and my dad was hitting me, I know that's impossible because I was only a kid. I couldn't have known what I know now. But if I knew what I knew now, what I would have done differently? I would have respected him more. I wouldn't have pushed him so much. That's what kids do. Kids do that. You hit me, well, screw you, Dad. I'm gonna break a dish. Now you want to hit me harder now? That was my attitude all growing up. It was always fuck him. It was never, I respect him, and this why don't we just chill a little bit here? Why don't I show him respect, and then that way maybe that'll solve part of the being hit problem. I didn't do that ever. I just went, screw you, Dad. Well, maybe not those exact words, maybe not verbally, but that's basically my attitude. All the 17 years I was at home growing up, that was always my attitude. Never changed. Never got better. Never got, well, I don't know about worse, but that's it. That's all I gave him was attitude. It's like, screw you. I don't care if you're Navy SEAL or what you are. You want to hit me? Well, here's a reason to hit me. You like that? Want to hit me? You want to hit me some more, Dad? That's basically what it was, And I'm not saying him hitting me was necessarily. I'm not saying I liked it, and I'm not saying that I even deserved it or not. But if it were happening to me today and I had the brain I have now, I would have respected him more. I would have said, yeah, I get it, Dad. You're a badass. What do you want from me? I wouldn't have been like, oh, screw you. And that was kind of a mistake I made, I think, growing up. But I was just a kid. I couldn't have known what I know now. It took me years to come to that conclusion. When someone that domineering is hitting you, you just want to say, fuck you. It takes time and thought and experience and maybe some wisdom here and there to think I should have respected that person. It might have been better for everybody. And I didn't think of that even now, until just recently, like a few days ago. I'm just sharing my thoughts with you guys. This is what I do. What do you want me to do? Hide it? Hold it in? No, I'll tell you guys. That was a thought that I actually had. I should have respected him more for who he was, rather than just giving him lip and attitude. Anyway, love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.